Hi, and welcome back to Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin, and today's episode is the worst pack job I've ever received of all the comic books I've been buying for the past 2-3 months. So as you can see, looking at this sideways, this is how this was shipped to me, and it was wrapped and then put in a box. I'm surprised that some of this stuff didn't even make it. Some of the stuff made it in the condition it still did. And it really didn't get damaged that much, but these were all wrapped in a rubber band. These Walts Finest. And a lot of them were not even bagged and board properly. So, I'll show you an example. So this Submariner number 8, and I bought these all from one person. It was a big auction that they were having. So he has it listed at 5 fine minus. I paid $12.50 with free shipping, so it puts it at about a 5.0, and a fair market value according to Go Collect is 20. But all this was bagged in was just this bag. I went and bought some Silver Age bags and boards, so I had to go do that. It was just sent to me like this. No bag, no board, nothing. So I bought this cover because I just thought it was a cool cover. You got the Thing versus Submariner. You know, if you're a Fantastic Four collector or fan, this is probably a must-have cover. The condition, like I said, is in fine minus, so 5.0, but just to have for right now to start off is a good choice. Next up, this is how this came to me, and I haven't had a chance to get a bag. I didn't have enough silver bags to cover everything. So, Captain America 107, he has this listed at a fine plus. I didn't really agree with that assessment, so I marked it as fine. So I picked it up for $11.50. So fair market value at a fine is around $42. I'll take it out and get a better look at it. And the reason why I think it's more of a minus is because, see this right up here? See that hole right there? Yeah. So I picked this up because it was part of a lot deal. Next up, because I am a huge X-Men fan. In fact, X-Men were the first book I started collecting. He had this at very good. But hey, at least he put a board in this one. So it's X-Men number 43. It's a nice Magneto cover. Besides this line that comes through here, I might be able to get this pressed out to make it look better in a cleaning, but he had it at a very good minus, which I agree with. I paid $23, so the 3.5, its value is 18. Took a little bit of a loss there, but until I get a better copy, this is what I'm dealing with for right now. Next up is Thor. Okay, and that one he had a bag and he had a board behind too. So Thor 134, he has it listed in fine. And this is the first appearance of the High Evolutionary. So I paid $26 at a 6.0. The fair market value is around $70, so that's not bad. It's a nice little pickup. I was also able to pick up another Thor 132. Let's get that in focus for you. And 132 is the first appearance of Ego. So for all you fans of Guardians of the Galaxy, and if you are picking up Guardians of the Galaxy books, you should probably pick this up to add to your collection. I paid $30, and at a 6.0, fair market value is around $55, give or take. And the next one I picked up is Thor 126. I believe this is the first run of Thor, because previously it was Journey into the Mystery, and this is a Jack Kirby cover, so it has Thor and Hercules fighting. Really good issue to own. Nice Jack Kirby book to purchase if you are a fan of his work. He had this at very good. I paid $47 at a 4.5 fair market value, is around $85 in value. So I'm hoping with a pressing and a cleaning, maybe I can get this up to a 5.0 once it's graded. So we'll see. Here's Captain America 241. I just picked this up because I thought it was a great Punisher cover and Captain American cover. So 241, nothing really special about it. He had it at a 5-. I tend to agree with that. I don't know if I'm going to have this book CGC graded or even attempt to have it cleaned up because I don't think it's worth it. And I could probably go hunting for a 9.6, a 9.8 down the road and not have to pay that much more. But at 5.5, the raw value is around $16. Up next is Walts Finest, number 177. So I started buying a whole bunch of Walts Finest. My goal is to start my own comic book store, so I'm going back to some of these issues and starting to create a backstock of books I think people will enjoy reading. And this is a great cover. So 177, condition is fine. I paid $27 for it. 6.0, it's 22. So as far as fair market value goes, I took a loss on it, but I still like the cover, so I don't regret buying this. Next up, I bought a lot of, I want to say around 18 Walts Finest, and I bought them for these 4 books because I really like the cover on these. So 187 is very good. So if you broke it down, it came down to like $3 a book. So at a 5.0, I've seen this sell on eBay for around $7. So next one is 203, listed at very good. I like the cover on this with Superman and Aquaman. At a 5.0, you can get this on eBay for $8. And you can probably, for like another 5 or maybe 10 more, get at least fine to very fine. And another Walts Finest, number 169, which is very good. So at a 5.0, you can get this on eBay for roughly around $8. But again, I got it for the cover of Batman and Superman fixing a flat tire as you see Supergirl and Batgirl looking on. And it's featuring the Supergirl, Batgirl plot. So I thought it was a great cover to pick. So the next one at Walts Finest at 175. He has it at fine, but it might be very good plus. So at a 6.0, I'm just saying it's a fine. I kind of agree with him, but I don't know yet. The value on this is like $9 according on eBay. That's what it's currently selling for. Again, nice sharp cover, good colors. And these are some of the other books that were part of the lot that I bid on. So it was 196. $193. $202. And that lot also another $202. Another 196 was included in there. $178. And I knew about the conditions going into the book, so of all the purchases I made off of this, I kind of now I'm regretting this one because I spent $49 and I probably could have at least picked up a key for that. But, you know, for 18 books, it's not bad. $165. Oh, and he had like 10 of them in this plastic bag like this. Listed from good to very good. $134. As you can see, these books here are really in rough shape. $148. I mean, I don't even have to do close-ups and you can tell. $179. $172. So as you can see on some of these last few books here, is that you'll take 3 or 4 books that you know that people want, and you'll put them in a lot with books that are conditioned like this, because if you just list this by itself, it's not going to sell. This is like a dollar bin book because of the condition. It's beat up with the tape, and no one's chasing after this, and probably nobody really will unless they're just filling out their Walts Finest collection. Same goes with this. I mean, you got tape on the side, and this is just all beat up. Still a nice cover though, but again, these are books that you just would not be listing individually because it would just sit there even at $1 because nobody even wants to pay shipping to get this book. And the last one out of here, it is so tore up. I mean, look, I just pulled the cover off, and I knew this, like I said, buying into the lot, and they show pictures of it. You know, this person must have been in high school because they took a pen, they scribbled over Batman's face, there's drawings on it, drawings on this cover, and the back comes off too. All kinds of little stars were drawn. I don't even know who this name is or what he was trying to say, or Julie or Julius, Eli, I don't know. Just really bored. Looks like he was, you know, I don't know, maybe in history class or something. But whatever he was at, he just went to town on this book. So, and this is Walts Finest 101. Again, look at this cover. I mean, it's just jacked up. So this is the type of book that you either, I would do the same thing. Maybe I put this in a lot and make it someone else's problem. But either I'm going to put $1 price tag and put it in a dollar bin, or I might even just throw it away. That's how bad that book is. I mean, I know some people might want to read it, so I don't know. But those are the thoughts I'm thinking about it. And the last two were XMen 61, second appearance of Sauron. It's a 7.5. See the gray right there. It's a nice little cover. So I'm starting my XMen collection. And it's CBC graded at 7.5, like I said. And I paid $39. And it's listed on eBay. You could get one for $38. So broke even there as far as like value goes. But as far as my collection goes, that was a good pickup for me. And the last book I picked up was Amazing Spider-Man number 200. And this is a 9.6. A chance to see that without the glare. So this is a John Romita cover. And so if you're a Spider-Man collector or fan, this is a book you should have in your collection. It's not that expensive. I paid $56 for it for a 9.6. And I saw one price on eBay at the lowest at $57. But the rest are averaging close to 90 to 100 that are selling. This is these are all sold when I've been looking up the eBay prices. So overall, I'm pretty happy with what I bought and the collection. So I spent $329.50, and the value came up to be about $455. So plus 125.50 in value ain't bad, but like I said, with the Walts Finest, I do regret spending the $49 on that. Now that once I started really researching the books, which I should have did it in advance. But hey, lesson learned. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button and leave a comment below. For those of you who are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you later.